Hello again, welcome back to my channel. Today, I played a game called Misery, a post-nuclear apocalyptic survival game that recently hit the market, and has been getting so many positive reviews ever since its release. This game follows the same looter-shooter mechanics that S.T.A.L.K.E.R had, while also having a 60 seconds reference segment at the beginning of your playthrough, where you have to get as many supplies as possible before the inevitable death of the current world your player character has grown to know so well. After that 1 minute passes, your player character retreats into their bunker and shelters themselves from the bombs that would have otherwise made them a 5-star Michelin microwave reheatable meal. After this point, it's up to you to carve your own survival out of this cursed wasteland that once heavily populated with townsfolk and nice people, now house bandits that wish to kill you, boars and stags that wish to kill you, and other miscellaneous monsters that the anomalous zone wishes to throw your way and kill you dead. There are also highly contested areas filled with high valuable loot that I unfortunately didn't get to go into because of the high amounts of radiation that plague these areas no matter what. There is a sort of skill barrier requiring either a hazmat suit, that is expensive as hell by the way, or something that has good radiation protection to shield you from the severe amounts of gamma particles that permeate these areas. Once you get your loot and head back to your home base, there's a very in-depth crafting system that requires varying amounts of loot and scrap to make other workbenches, among other things to help you in your journey. These vary from chemical workbenches, sewing machines, and even advanced crafting benches that you use for more late game crafting. Another thing I would like to point out is that this is a multiplayer game, so you and up to 4 friends can all play the same save file with peer-to-peer connections. This I unfortunately couldn't experience for myself because I have a crippling addiction of being alone all the time. But either way, I'm pretty sure that this game is meant to be played with at least 1 or more people because this game's skill cap is very high, and I mean it when I say that. You can't just strafe around the enemies like in S.T.A.L.K.E.R, that would be far too easy. Instead, to help balance out all the enemies early game, all the enemies have a weaker cone of vision so that they can't see you from across the map and charge you down and strike you dead. More off, the weapons in this game are literal pea shooters. I once looted a Mosin out of a military base and brought ammo for 135 rubles, only to find out that the damage was in the literal garbage. I would often have to use melee weapons rather than guns, despite them being a major key factor in survival later on, since the game gets progressively more difficult the more you play, making this another game where when you play solo, it's drastically harder than just kidnapping a friend or two and playing the game that way. There are also anomaly fields like in S.T.A.L.K.E.R that you can go into for resources, but beware, as they can be a major detriment to your health, just like in S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Just a warning. The way my playthrough ended in a firestorm was when I was murdered by bandits after biting off more than I could chew. Okay, that's a lot of guys. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, dude. I need a minute. Oh, please. Ah, ah! No! Oh. After which, I got confused where I died and walked in circles for 5 minutes before I ended up just dying inside of an emission and gave up. We just gotta walk there. Oh my god. Game over, guys. Still alive, what the hell? Oh, never mind. So, what are my general thoughts on this game with the little amount of gameplay I have put into it? It's good, but it needs tweaking towards its resource progression and the gun's damage in order to be called a genuine survival shooter. The weapons should obviously have more damage if they are rare and expensive to keep fed. Also, the shops feature too many items that are overpriced in my opinion, especially the ammunition that you use for your weapons, which can be over 100 rubles a lot of the time. Other than that, this is a really good take on the post-nuclear survival shooter genre, which also allows multiplayer, so now you can have a good time with your friends in this absolute hellscape that is the exclusion zone. That's all from me. Thanks for watching, and tell me what you thought of this video in the comments. This is my first time making a review on a game like this, so feedback is appreciated. Thanks again, all love, and see you next time.